So we're in the middle of a heat wave and it's kind of gross outside and I don't want to melt. So I'm going to tackle a project that's been on the to-do list for a bit. And it's also going to make the wife happy, and I'll show you what I mean.
This is my disaster of a desk.
So we'll just go through some of the things here that I have that we'll put away. So got a power bank, my camera, it's normally in the bag, notepad, random stuff, flashlights, third-hand tools, random lenses, bellows for some macro, projector lenses for some abstract stuff, more flashlights, extension tubes, my TV that I watch when I'm editing stuff, my RAID system, my ring light for my snowflakes that I almost exclusively use for that, my move shoot move tracker, and a mount, some binoculars, some more stuff that goes with the move shoot move. So that's a lens heater and the laser and stuff like that in there. I keep that together. Head torch, random USBs, more lights. Underneath here I got more of your administrative stuff. So I got like envelopes for shipping calendars, some tax papers down here, my ring light holder, random stuff, calendars I haven't sold, and an old Nikon FE2. So this doesn't work. It's on the to-do list to kind of see if I can fix it. I haven't done any film photography other than your point shoots, so it'd be something fun to play with. But so these cubbies on the side of the desk, they're not super useful because they're too deep. So you put stuff in the front, then you can't access the stuff in behind. I have a bunch of macro stuff in this, more papers, and just some random stuff. So tripod wedge.
More ultraviolet stuff in the basement, corner with a whole whack of other stuff. The idea is to put this all in one location, organized, cleaning up some of the other areas.
Now I'm going to come up with a solution to kind of put that all together. So the first idea I was going to use was putting like a tool chest underneath the desk here, and it kind of has multiple drawers. That was a no-go by the other half. So I gave her some specs on what I needed, and then she had a local person make a desk in kind of like what she was looking for, and then it would suit my needs. So it's here now. So I don't know how much this cost. When I asked the wife, she said money. So that's normally not a good sign, but it's a nice, well-crafted actual wood as opposed to like your MDF stuff. And I look for solutions how to deal with organization within the shelf. And this isn't my idea. I found a few people that did something very similar on when I researched it.
So they took it from the Pelican's organization system, but as you can see, it's not a cheap option, especially when doing for the size that I'm looking to do.
So the supplies I just picked up from the local craft store were the adhesive, kind of to make it softer. I won't need it everywhere, but I got that from Amazon. But it's corrugated plastic. Corrugated plastic, black, and then I probably don't have enough. I got 3 sheets, and then bobby pins, and with the corrugated holes, you can use the pins to drop through and make a connection. At least that's a game plan. So now I got to figure out how I want stuff laid into the shelves, and then go about starting to create my framing for putting everything in nicely. So I have one of my 20 by 30 panels cut up. I'd like to say they're all the same size, but they're definitely not. The shelf is 36.5 lengthwise, so I'll need to kind of connect them, double them up, and it's 70.5 coming across. So this will more or less just get the outer frame. So I'll play with some bobby pins. Oops. Measure twice, cut once, right?
I measured correctly, 36.5. That's what I said as well. When I cut the piece to add on, since my max length was 30 inches, I didn't look at my notes and made it for 36. Easy to fix at least.
So I have my frame in. I'm not bobby pinning the sides in yet. I'm going to put the protective stuff on the bottom. I'm probably not going to put it on the sides like I initially thought. Again, it's probably overkill for what I'm doing here. And this is going to require 2 rows because it's not big enough. So that should be fun. So that didn't go down clean at all. There's a little gap here. When I tried to pull it back, it started to peel. So it looks really nice from here, but unfortunately when you go close, it's a disaster. The issues on the edges, little gap here, but I have the thing in. I've never been one for like finesse work with my hands kind of like that, but the heat and everything and that stuff didn't go down easily. So, and once it went down, if we pulled it up, it ripped it and then it was getting stuck. So I just dealt with it, but not as nice as I'd like to have done, and not normally my standard of work I do, but it'll do. So I have everything kind of somewhat organized. Not set on it, just trying to combine certain things. So like a vlogging stuff, macro stuff, UV light stuff, random projector type stuff, but it stays in place. So I'll still probably put the rails in, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Well, my mic died mid-sentence. I was saying that I'm going to go get a charging station and set it on top to combine the 4 places I currently have chargers. So getting around to putting the dividers in, I came across another issue. I can't get the bobby pin in. So I took it out, and that allowed me to add more pins on the underside for more strength.
So it's a little bit more sturdy now. Maybe not the world's best, but hopefully I can actually get it back in without breaking it. Well, I got one drawer done. I think it looks pretty nice considering. Did it go together smoothly? No, but it will do the job. So I only have the one done. I have a bunch of extra stuff, so I can still use dividers to change the orientation of these if gear changes, that type of thing. And then with this drawer, I'm undecided still on what I want to do, so I'm not going to deal with that right now.
My workspace is much tidier and certainly a contrast from what it was before. It should make the wife happier. Happy wife, happy life, so they say. Well, thanks for watching. Now I really need to get back into nature.